What are you ready for, Carly? What do you think I'm gonna do? Scream at you? Call your names?
Wouldn't be the first time.
It's true. I get ugly with you. The worst part of me comes out. Why do you want to see it?
I don't.
Good. Then leave, for both our sakes. What you should have done the first time you found me. Walk away.
It was a hot day back then. Do you remember? I remember I thought that someone had tried to kill you. Because the place was a mess and there was glass everywhere. But that didn't make sense because the guards were still standing outside. And then I saw you sitting there. You're a wreck. And that stood out to me because you were always so nicely dressed and clean and you looked like hell.
Like hell?
Yeah. And then I realized that it wasn't because you were unshaven or because your clothes were a mess. It was your eyes. And they weren't just black, they were bottomless, and there was no light at all, and that's why I couldn't leave you.
Big mistake.
Maybe not. It was definitely a life-altering moment. Let's say I left. What would have happened to you? What would have happened to me, for that matter? Doubt we'd have gotten together. You wouldn't be Michael's father. We wouldn't have made Morgan. Maybe your life would have been better, but you know what? Maybe it would have been worse. And we're never going to know. Because I didn't leave you all those years ago. And I'm not leaving you now.
What are you doing?
Straightening up.
Since when?
I'm not a slob anymore, you know. I have kids. I pick up after them all the time.
I like the way the place looks.
Well, I decorated this place, and I don't want to see it trashed.
Why did you decorate this place when I bought it? Did you think that we were going to get back together, and then when you moved in here, then the house would look the way you want it to look?
If I decorated this place for myself, it wouldn't look like this. These are your colors. They're dark and they're rich. Like the inside of a wallet. That's how I described your old penthouse to someone once.
Before I destroyed it.
That was a bad time, Sonny.
We've had many of those.
You feel like that now, but when your mood changes...
What happened to hate me, Carly? What happened to never forgive me because of what I did to Jason?
I'll hate you later.
No, do it now, because it's better than pity.
That's not what this is about.
Well, what is this about? I mean, you're straightening up. You're trying to keep me talking. I know that. Because you think it's going to heal me. It's going to make me well. Why would you want me to be well? Then I'm a selfish bastard. I fight with you. I make you cry. And I got to tell you, half the time I'm not even sorry.
Oh, yes, you are. I know you are. Sonny, you get this look on your face when you realize you've done or said something that you can't take back, and it's more than regret.
It doesn't matter if I'm sorry anyway. I'm just going to do it again. I promise that I'm not, and then I keep doing it again, you know. I've hurt you more than you've ever been hurt in your life. Am I right?
Sometimes.
Well, that's my greatest talent, hurting people. You should know better than anybody. So why are you here? What do you expect to get from this?